On the ground, it's Edwards. Keeps the legs moving. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. See that maze in blue, and you expect tough-minded, hard-nosed running attacks.
I expect big, physical, huge linemen that don't like people, that are going to move them out of the way and do just this, what we did right here. Move the sticks, get first downs on the ground. That's who Michigan is.
I'll tell you what, you want to quiet this crowd down. You want to do something demoralizing to your opponent. Establish the run game early on offense.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Running back searching for a hole. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Listen, I know there are a lot of DBs out there that all they want to do is get interceptions and dance in the end zone. This dude likes to put his face in the fan, get close to the line of scrimmage, and tackle. And on the opening drive, if he's out there, he gets a huge tackle for loss early. That is a statement play.
Dropping back, it's Orji. Gonna try to get it himself. It's a fumble. Oh, and he not only gets the ball back, he's also got enough for the first down.
Ooh, definitely dodged a bullet there. Listen, the quarterbacks don't run with the football all the time in practice, and they're not used to all that contact sometimes. Have a tendency to cough it up a little bit. A bad play because he coughed it up? Could have been worse, though. Good thing he landed on it.
Caught in the backfield, it's Edwards. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He didn't that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field making the nice tackle.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Running to the left. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. The colors of the day were maize and blue when Michigan won a close one last year.
It was Ohio State leaving the stadium feeling blue after that one, too. The way that Michigan enforced their will late in that game. They were the most physical team when they needed to be, and David, they're going to have to do that again to pull out this W.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if you're the coach at Ohio State and you won every game on your schedule, but you lose to Michigan, it's an unsuccessful year. So he's heard about it all offseason, and these players have too, and they'll be ready for some revenge.
This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. That's reeled in, it's Scott. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. The time-honored phrase for a quarterback is field general. This dude, in this environment, he's like a stadium command. Throws toward the end zone. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
You know, as an offense, you just don't get that many great opportunities in games to hit these type of big-time plays. When plays like that present themselves and receivers are open, as a quarterback, you have got to make that throw.
They'll run play action. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. They're looking to pass from the red zone. That's caught. It's Smith. They make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to a close. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. He wants to throw it again. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. He looked as if he thought he had it all the way, and this junior makes a play.
Well, coming into this game, this offense knew that points were going to be at a premium. If you can't score touchdowns down here in the red zone, you at least got to come away with field goals, but you can't do that if you're throwing interceptions. That's just poor execution by the offense.
Running behind that left side. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
He'll run it again. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And I think that might be an example of the running back maybe trying to do a little bit too much. Everybody wants to try to bounce the ball outside and hit the home run, but in college football at this level, you just need to do a better job taking what the defense gives you.
Let's see what they have in the bag on 3rd and short from their own 18. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Bunch formation, trying to spring a guy free. Looking to throw, it's Orji. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And screens are all about timing, right? You want to invite the defensive line to fly up the field, and then you want to throw it right over their head. And you can tell just a little bit off, and the defense got in there so quick, got the quarterback in before he could really get his bearings and throw the screen.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Got it near midfield. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. 1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. With jet sweep pass. And he's brought down after a nice gain. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. These two first squared off in 1897, and this rivalry is almost like a history of the sport itself.
So much history, so much tradition. I mean, I can go back to 2006 when they were 1 and 2 in the country. You know, like, these games really matter. The uniforms are clean. The athletes are flowing. There's tons of athletes all over the place. This is always a huge showdown.
And you think about some of the great coaches that have graced the sidelines in this rivalry. Bo Schembechler at Michigan.
Snags it! Will score! Touchdown, Ohio State! They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum is always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
And on 2nd and short, no tight formation here. 3 receivers left. Scanning the field, it's Orji. Gets it out quickly. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. He's looking to throw it. The sweet feet buy a little time. Uncorks one. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. There's so many great rivalries in college football, guys, but I think this one, because of the disdain and the excellence, sort of rises to the top.
Yeah, I mean, listen, there are great rivalries scattered all around this country. In-state rivalries, interconference rivalries, a great history, great pageantry. But I think what makes Ohio State versus Michigan unique is the fact that more often than not, these are two teams competing for national championships at the end of the year. And this game really does determine the national landscape.
And 19 national championships between the two teams. Late in the year, it always matters. You go back to 2006, number 1 versus number 2. So always disdain, always hate. Don't even call each other by their names. Like, this rivalry means so much to college football.
After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Looking to pass on second down. Got out of trouble and throws. Caught close to the marker, it's Morris. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. And the Wolverines with the 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Quick completion on the out. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. The Wolverines racing to the line in a hurry-up. Back to throw, it's Orji. Quick completion on the out route. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And the Wolverines are in the red zone. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Going up top on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Edwards. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
He's looking for a man on second down. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. After the touchdown, if they could get this too, we'll have a tie ball game. They want to throw it. Steps away to find some room. Swings it out to his running back. He gets into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion ties the game. So they got the touchdown now, going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. He'll bring it out. It's Ballard. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Give to the back. Out to the 35-yard line, and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. To throw, it's Howard. Spits it out to the back. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. About to kick it away again as we are tied up in the third quarter. Oh, he's going to take a chance and bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and
the expressway is wide open. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
man, I want to be a running back in this offense. When you take that handoff to the right, you see that blocking and all the holes open up. That's a good sight for a running back.
You've heard of read and react? I think... And that pass is intercepted. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
And you don't see this very often. The big defensive linemen, you see these guys rush the quarterback most of the time. But